Hey guys, you're here for killing immune enemies and the like. I will cover tons of crap, so get ready. There are many different tricks that have rows. Something as simple as pushing an enemy off the map to bypassing mechanics. One of the most recent additions is the yeet glitch. You would throw an enemy into a boss to knock it off, or the yeet sandwich, passing the enemy between two people and knocking a boss off. But there have been some more subtle ways to achieve this, whether it is using a smoke grenade to knock the consecrated mind off the map for an easy kill, or even using a pike. You used to be able to push the Tangled Shore public event boss off the map. You know, the one that's insta-killed anyway, but also seems to work on other bosses, like the Nightmare of Jax on the moon. But that's not the end of ledge trickery. The invincible Nightmare in the Haunted Forest can be lured off the map. Just hover over the abyss, and he will follow suit. It might take a couple slams though. What other weapons have a kick? Leviathan's Breath. A team of 6 was able to push the Vex offensive boss off the map for victory by just spamming shots, making weapons a potential cheese factory. You can also push the Escalation Protocol bosses off the map with an interceptor, completing the final wave for the chest. Something unique about Thorn is that it can shoot through blights. It takes a lot of shots, but for some reason you can destroy these things from a range when they would otherwise be immune. Anti-barrier rounds is a newer concept in the game, allowing you to shoot through phalanx and hydra shields, even killing hobgoblins with their shield up, and shooting through taken vandal shields to kill what's inside. Something not quite planned was Pagori and Eater of Worlds. These are walls designed to prevent damage until damage phases. But with anti-barrier rounds, you can kill both bosses without the need for any mechanics, although it does take a long time to do. Ariana's Vow is probably the best for this. You can also take out Argos guns before the encounter pretty easily. You can damage Zol in Will of the Thousands while he's off the map, allowing you to one-phase him quite easily. Just hit him with a bunch of anarchy as he passes by, and by the time he pops up again, he's taken a considerable amount of damage, even allowing you to push him to final phase after one go. Another interesting exploit is the Well of Radiance, the cause of some crazy exploits in the past. When you're in a Well of Radiance, all weapons become super damage, and super damage can pierce through some immune mechanics. This allows you to actually destroy taken Vandal bubbles. Normally you would wait for them to disappear, but they actually have a hidden health bar. You can also destroy the shield of the Scorn tank in the Hollowed Lair with a tether. Another great use for the Well of Radiance is against the Escalation Protocol boss Domkoth. You can damage him with weapons without his mechanic if you're in a well. This is an easy way to progress the World Line 0 catalyst. Just drop a well and hit away. In Crown of Sorrow, there's a wall separating the area into 3 parts. But by lining up your Chaos Reach with the wall, you can actually destroy enemies on the other side, allowing you to two-man the encounter. An honorable mention is the Dueling Karu cheese. After you get the damage buff, you can keep it forever, allowing you to damage the boss when he would normally be immune, but without a buff. When the timer hits 0, you usually die, but by blocking with the Sentinel or Arcstrider, you can create an infinite DPS phase. With Burning Maul, you can damage enemies through thin walls, allowing you to damage the abomination behind the wall as soon as he spawns. And one more super trick, Bottom Tree Nova Bomb leaves an area of effect, like an oversized vortex grenade. This can actually damage Brackus Zahn in the Arms Dealer. While he's in his immune bubble, he can actually be killed. Whether you are using Nova Bomb, Solar Grenades, the Space Toaster, or even Colony, combined with the Infinite Solar Grenades exploit, it makes the strike pretty easy. The Colony is actually more useful than we give it credit. In Crown of Sorrow, you're able to destroy enemies of the opposite buff as you. Just take the Colony and shoot it point blank. And in Vault of Grass, it's the same way. You can use Colony to defend the Conflux without having any buffs, making it easier to carry people in Garden of Salvation. Mountaintop can even damage through the immune shields of crystals in Crown of Sorrows if hit at the right spot. Telesto can cheese the Injection Rig public event. Just shoot the outside of the panels, and you can destroy them before killing any scions. This is way safer than doing it while burning. In Pit of Heresy, you can kill the boss Zulmak without using any orbs. The heavy attack sword does a small amount of damage to the boss, even though it says it's immune, allowing you to kill him without registering any damage. Finishers have an interesting effect. If an enemy is in a finishable state, you can kill it. It doesn't matter if they have an immune shield, it doesn't matter if you're at 0 power and they are immune. Even if you're tethered in Garden of Salvation and can't shoot, you can still finish an enemy, allowing you to defy the laws of space magic. And a funny thing is killing NPCs. Zavala died in the Red War campaign. If you wait for a few rounds, the ships can overwhelm his bubble and he will die for a short period. You can still push a Techion off the map in the Oracle Engine mission. It doesn't always work, but sometimes you load it up and you can just push her right off the cliff. And the best one is Hawthorne. You can kill her in the mission Combustion. Right before the end of the mission, pull out the Truth rocket launcher. Shoot it at her feet and she will move, allowing you to physically knock her off the cliff for a satisfying experience. You can also have an empty rocket magazine, walk closer to her, and then quickly reload and fire to bypass the suppression area. This also works on the tire game on the moon. You can also kill teammates and blueberries. Other than pushing them off the map, you can kill them with a double shot interceptor. Just look downwards as you shoot them and they will take damage. By equipping Ashen Wake and a fusion grenade, hitting an enemy will take most of their health, so find someone who is already weak and it will kill them. You can also use the new exotic Symmetry, activate the Revolution mode, and then shoot pretty much inside of them full auto. At good angles, they will slowly take damage until they die. And there have been other patch methods as well.
Cheese forever, Guardian!